Hello guys, continuing our educational project here, how to treat a contraction triangle with the example on the US dollar Japanese yen. By the first time he broke the 100 level. This is the second part, and the first recording or the first part is to be found on the official YouTube channel of binaryoptions.net.au, and also on the website. If you go, you have there all the previous educational series, and of course this one too. Now, like I said the other day, this or any contracting triangle travels within 5 ways labeled A, B, C, D, E, and of course any triangle travels within the A and C and B and D trend line. So A and C like this. Let me make it a bit different. Like this, A and C and B and D trend line. Now, by far the most important trend line is the B and D trend line. And the reason for that is that there are specific rules that price action should obey, and we are going to talk about them a bit earlier. In our scenario here, in our triangle that we are looking for, is this should be wave A. So the triangle starts from the upside there. So this should be wave A. Then this should be the B wave. We said A, B, C, D, E, so the B wave ends all this way to the upside. Then a C wave to the downside, like this. A D wave, and an E wave. And our contracting triangle, so it should be labeled A, B, C, D, and E. And like mentioned earlier on the first part, all these legs here, A, B, C, D, E, are corrective. They should be treated as corrective legs, and the triangle travels between the A and C and B to D trend line. Now, how to treat and how to trade the binary options based on a contracting triangle. But the first thing to do is to measure 50% retracement based on the longest leg of the triangle. So the longest leg in our scenario here is the 100 left, is wave A here when price for the first time tried for the 100 level. So basically just take a Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the absolute lows of wave A, and then look for 50% retracement and just mark the level as this being the 50% line. Now, if your count prior to this, let me make it a bit bigger. If your count prior to this moment of time is bullish, so you are looking for price to be a limiting contracting triangle, in the sense that it should be found by the end of 4th waves or B wave. So you're looking for price for the contracting triangle to be a continuation pattern. Then the 50% line would be ideal to buy call options based on the triangle, as there is a strong tendency for the triangle to end above the 50% line by the time it is closing, as it is here. A, B, C, D, and the E wave has the tendency to end above the 50% line. This is happening whenever you have contracting triangles that act as a 4th wave type or as a B wave type. Now, in our case here, this is a 4th wave type, as price traveled for quite a long time here in a 3rd wave impulsive move, coming here for the 3rd wave out of this degree. So a possible 3rd wave here of this degree, then a 4th wave to be done here. And of course, the levels to buy call options are every time price is searching for the 50% line. Now, not here because we don't know the length of wave A at this very moment of time. But after wave A is completed, we should look for the 50% line to give us clues. Now, this is the first thing to consider when trading binary options. However, what to look for after the triangle is broken? Well, think about the thrust of the triangle. So first of all, draw the 50% line, and that would be the logical place for price to try to end the contracting triangle. Then of course look for the thrust of the triangle. Now, what is the thrust of the triangle? A thrust of a contracting triangle represents the measured move, if I may say so, and the measured move is calculated based on the length of wave A. So you just take a line, you measure the length of wave A, and you look for 75% when compared with wave A. So this is wave A, the length of it. Let's make it like this, and let's make it of a different color, like this. So you take this line, you put it by the moment the E wave is broken, and you measure with the Fibonacci retracement 70-75% based on this length, like this, and the thrust of the triangle will be something around this area. So just take a horizontal line trying to mark it something like that, and that would be the minimum target to the upside, or the measured move of the contracting triangle that should come after price is breaking the contracting triangle. So if you are looking to buy call options, or you're looking for price to explode to the upside after the contracting triangle is completed, then looking for the thrust of the triangle would be the logical thing to do. After you draw the 50% line, all eyes should stay on the B to D trend line, as this is the most important trend line in the contracting triangle, and more details and more clues are to be found on the next recording, on the third part, when we'll show you how to interpret the time element when looking at the B and D trend line. Stay tuned, please. Remember, this is binaryoptions.net.au, and this is part of our educational projects that we are continuing uploading on the website with the purpose of making you a better trader. Bye bye.